Welcome back to my web security tutorial. We're getting along on a chapter progression. We've just did the progression, and now we're going to do network firewall. Yes, this is a first step for network security because you might get other breaches with traditional supports like floppy disk, CD, DVDs, or USB key, but because we want to get on the web here on the web, so our main concern will be network. If you want to get on a network, you will need a network card, and those are usually embedded inside your motherboard, inside your computer. So we still call it card because it used to be card, separated card, but now it's embedded, but it's still called card. So the way you connect your network card to the network will be usually through wired with the network cable or J45. The other way would be wireless, Wi-Fi. So the more risk we take, the more precautions we want to take. So because we're gonna go ahead with high risk on the internet, this is really high risk. So we're gonna want really high security. So the first step would be to hide the obvious, the most basic attacks, the most basic things. If you really don't need it, you're pretty sure you're not gonna need it. Filter them out. So we're gonna do this on the network. So we're gonna block our whole network instead of just blocking one computer. So you can just do it once for yourself and your daughter or your dad or whoever, your roommate, whoever lives around. So if they set up a firewall on their computer, they won't need to do those steps. They will be protected again, and this also facilitates you can have direct connections from computer to computer on your network. It disallows this because if you would do it traditionally to software, you would be exposed doing that. So this you can do this unexposed and still be protected. This I won't get into detail, but if you just tweak around your operating system network, and you will find this out. So the first step is network security. Mine is through a router that I had from my ISP, and this one also with the router give an extra layer. It's a gateway, so it's even better. So if you can get this. You could, as I have here on my presentation. Here you have the internet, then you have the firewall, and the firewall will be here, and then you have the hub. So what I have right now is I don't have this computer. The internet is directly connected to the hub because the hub has two purposes. It has the two layers. It has this. It has the hub layer, and on below this it has the firewall layer. So it's a 2-on-1 because the router it has provided security. Probably it used to be this, but people security had too much problem, and they quit using the internet or something. They complained too much, and they decided to put it here. So it's less costs us more, but it's less headache. Costs less technical support, because technical support will tell them, "I'm sorry, it's not a problem. We only give you the resources. We don't give you protection. This is how it should be. ISP should only do this. They tell you, I refer you to Windows, and I refer you to technical support that we have." But people will call, and it will cost them technical support, having to shove them away. And it also it's not less of a competition. If another one offers also security, they will lose customers to the other ones. So on my computer it's merged, but you might need another computer or another device that will do what I'm gonna show you. So here, The first thing is, do you need wireless? No, disable it. As simple as that. If you need it, go to basic security. The two biggest one will be broadcasts. It's like a phone number. Do you want it shown on the phone book? If you're a celebrity or if you're a big boss, you don't want this, because you're gonna have people, you fire someone or you bitch at someone, everyone's gonna call you. Well, I'm sorry, it may seem like a bad person, but he's not only a person, he has a role. This was a personal opinion, but I'm just getting back to the phone number. You might not want to show it. The next step would be MAC filtering. As I talked to you, every card, every network enabled devices has a card, and all those cards has MAC addresses. So you enter your address here, like below, and so on and so forth, and then you will add it to the list. It will be added to allow list. So you will want to block all the others, and you will only want to show to allow your resources, your network resources, only to the ones that want it. So what people might want to get is, let's say you have a neighbor that you told your neighbor that you had a wireless hotspot. He might come and knock on your door and say, "Hey, you told me you offer me services. Can you allow me on it?" And then you will ask for his MAC address. You will add it here, and your neighbor is gonna be allowed on your Wi-Fi. You know. Or the other way around, it would be to get on your computer and switch for another, switch the cards, and then he'll be able to have it. And if you don't pay attention, you will add again the MAC address that you think that was already added, but it's gonna be the other one. Again, I'm getting ahead of